so much support from gay men, I have to say, for the comeback.
I
Love Valerie Cherish.
don't take this the wrong way, gay men, but I so understand that. I mean that in the best way.
Yes, me too.
I do.
Me too. I understand
And
too.
I do. And not to be facetious at all about, but why do gay men, why are they attracted to characters like that, divas and so forth? And it's usually because they relate to the fact that it is harder for women. Certainly historically in this country.
Yeah.
Things have changed a lot, and in many ways now, they more of them go to college than men, blah blah blah. But there is still lots to do, and so they do relate to that sort of I'm not on top, but I'm going to get onto the top,
and you have
pluck
to
and spirit.
get along to go along, right? So there are compromises, and someone's not going to be nice, and you have to just having a bad day, I guess. You have to alter reality just a little bit because it doesn't serve you.
Honestly, that character itself should be in the Smithsonian with Archie Bunker. Really, I'm not kidding. And Fonzie's jacket, and it so captures an era, and and just something in the culture. I can't put my finger on it. I don't have to because I know it's there.
Yeah,
and it's just. It's this combination of, somewhat bravado, but when she needs to be like that, you just love that courage that comes up, because otherwise her instinct is always to get along and to like make people like, and of course, maybe it's me having spent a decade as an actor. I know the desperation of actors, but you kind of like you do it in such a way that it's the desperation that we all feel, that we relate to. But it's just genius.
But the fact that you don't take it personally or feel threatened or like that's fantastic. Thanks.
Threatened?
Well, there are a lot of, I think, I don't want to say it the wrong way, but, there are a lot of straight men who just feel bad for her and can't bear it and can't watch it, because she's being treated so horribly. First season, Polly G, the writer.
I got to say, that character was right on the edge of, didn't ever made me think I'm not going to watch the show. I loved it too much. But I hope that actor is not like that in real life.
He's not.
Okay.
And he's also the dad on Young Sheldon now. He was. They finished Young Sheldon.
Okay.
He's fine. Lance Barber, he's great.
He was so terrible, you're right. It was hard to take, but
But to be fair, we didn't explain him because the camera was on her. But he was a writer and wrote a show. Network said, no, change it to 4 Sexy Singles. That wasn't what he wrote. And then they said, and to hedge our bets, you got to keep that older one because we're doing a reality show and you're going to have reality cameras around.
Yeah.
Of course he's pissed. We didn't explain that
so
enough.
That's the backstory.
To justify. Yeah. I mean, I thought, we're letting you know a little.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, I thought it did need explanation. I really thought it did.
I didn't, because there are bricks like that in show business, and
that is also true.
I remember once or a couple of times, but certainly one sticks out, of just being, unfairly berated in front of the, people are tense on sets.
Yeah.
Things happen on sets that probably don't happen quite as much at the office, because there's just much more tension in the air and a lot more high-strung type of people.
Yeah.
And
no, as if there's so much at stake. Right? Isn't that how it is?
Of course.
It's like, we don't have time for this. We're going to die if we don't. What? Get a better joke. I don't know.
Yeah,
the
because
egos are outrageous.
But also the money's outrageous.
Yes.
You know that as well as anyone.
Yeah. No, that's true. I mean, showrunners,
you deserve it, but no, that's one reason why they're like, because how much does a day of shooting cost? On a movie, it can cost like $1 million a day or something.
Right, but on a sitcom?
No,
you're rehearsing. A day of rehearsing is a lot. No. On Friends, they were great showrunners. So it really wasn't until I was working with Michael Patrick King and he started, fleshing out Pauly G. And I thought, seriously, aren't we going too far? We got more writers in the writer's room. They all knew 5 showrunners that were as bad or worse than Pauly G. And I went, okay, then it's a thing. Wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
But there's a lot of people on a set that used to, I think it's so much better now, take it out on the people they can take it out on if you're not number 1 or 2 or...
This thing I just alluded to,
Yeah.
that is exactly what happened to me.
Were you a guest star on something?
No, I was a regular on a sitcom. This is like my 4th sitcom.
Okay.
I was really over it mentally, and it was like my sitcom career, thank God, it was not taking off. It was going down. So I think that this was called Charlie Hoover.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it was Sam Kinison.
Oh, okay.
Shortly before his passing. And the lead, let's just leave him out of it, but he was the one who, Sam was on heroin at the time.
Oh.
So,
wow.
he'd be in the makeup chair like this.
Oh, boy.
And we'd wait around for 4 hours till he woke up. So I feel like whatever tension and problems the show was having, it was a little more than that, than whatever and somebody in that cast who had the authority to just blame me, because you couldn't blame him because he was the co-star.
Yeah.
He was the co-star, and there's no show without him. He was very hot at the time.
Yeah.
That's showbiz.
That's inexcusable. I mean, didn't you remember thinking, just like the sane inside of you, I know this has nothing to do with me, but this is deplorable behavior. It's just not right. And
they don't seem to be self-aware of it, certainly not at the time. They're like, I guess that they just survival, Everyone's surviving out there, and it's like there's an actor who's like, he had a thing. Now he's on a sitcom. I'm not saying sitcoms were always a sign you're on your way down. In your case, it was mega stardom into anything you want. Yeah. So you had the greatest sitcom experience.
Right.
I had more the other one.
Yeah.
But very often you get somebody. It's like somebody who was like maybe in the movies, and now the time has come to take your sitcom like a man.
Okay.
Come on, Eric Stoltz. Just fucking get rid of your pride. And so you got a guy like that who's like, oh, okay, I gotta make this I fell off this rung of movie stardom, right? Now I'm on this rung, TV. Like, people have made that into a big thing. Burt Reynolds had a hit show, and movie stars have done that and landed very well on TV. But you don't want to lose this rung, because then you're on reality.
Yeah.
So that's his tension.
Right,
that's why
but you're leaving out the other part of that tension, which is, I don't even want to fucking be here. And now I have to deal with overdose and, and this guy who's so much funnier than I am.
Yeah, this wise-ass comedian. And look, I'm not saying I couldn't have said something that was inappropriate. Lord knows I never have since. But, yes, could I? But it wasn't. I think if it was anything, I would have remembered it. But I sure do remember getting my ass torn in front of the entire crew and, just the whole set, you know. And it's like, okay, and like I said, this guy probably was very tense about his career.
Yeah.
So, if this is what it took to keep peace with the co-star, then sorry,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.